JR was out with a hamstring. Christian rested with his knee. It's not a major issue. Torin Harris has a concussion. We'll continue to test him. Brian Bockham, hamstring. Gio's shoulder still, and Cody Temple is still out. And Christian Thomas's hip, we held him out. In anticipation for tomorrow morning, we don't have any walkthroughs, just meetings. Guys will finish up summer 2, and then tomorrow night will be their first big test at 7 o'clock in the Coliseum. We'll treat that like a real game, which is a little bit different from what we've done here in the past. We'll tackle the entire time, probably be over there 3 hours, and see where we're at.
Where do you think you're at?
I don't know, because we haven't really tackled. That's obviously a big part of the game, so it'll be interesting to put our guys in full speed decision making, and we'll see. I think we're better on defense, but we'll find out.
Will you be cutting? Because that's obviously an important part of figuring out your offensive line.
Yeah, for the most part we won't. At times in these type of things we may put in, our third defensive front, just because the cut blocks can be so dangerous.
I know you're anticipating seeing everyone, but based on what you see in these first few practices, are there any players in particular that you want to see in the full penalty situation?
Well, I think in general, that would be any guys that haven't played, whether that's all the true freshmen, or guys that redshirt, or guys coming back from injury, guys that we haven't really, been to battle with on the field this season. So it's really big for all of them, especially those guys.
After the defense dominated yesterday, how do you feel about how the offense responded today?
It was good. It was better. Huge emphasis, over the last 24 hours about turnovers after 5 interceptions. And then to go the whole game until the last play there, which was we were just going on a deep ball emphasis, so it really wasn't. We wouldn't have done that normally. So the quarterbacks were a lot better in that, led by Matt.
Are any of the young guys starting to not hit the wall, but are you seeing any of the symptoms that usually crop up when guys start having to learn more of an installation?
Yeah, that's going to happen every year, no matter what. Even the kids that, your Robert Woods and Robies, they all hit it. It's just in high school. There's so much stuff that goes into it, so many little tips from others. So they're all hitting it, and some hit it harder than others. There's guys that break through and keep plugging away, or guys that break through.
Holding up physically, long practice, a lot of challenge at every play and all that. How are they doing physically, do you think?
I think they're doing well. The injury list is still okay, and so we'll keep up with this. And to a point, obviously, we'll slow down. It's too important for us to maintain this tempo, this type of energy for our team. No, because of the game. It'll be a real game, and so that's why we're in an afternoon session here. So we have over 24 hours off right now, off our feet. We still have a bunch of meetings.
How much of the playbook are you guys using right now?
Not very much. We're through 4 days of install. We don't install on day 5, so I don't know, 25%.
Any separation with the running backs? Anybody standing out?
No, Amir's standing out, continues to every day. I don't think there's a lot of separation because that position is so much based off of real game stuff. Receivers, there's not a whole lot of difference. Sometimes quarterbacks and certain things. But running backs, how are they going to pass protect when it's live? How are they going to hold on to the ball? How are they going to take, if they have to carry it 15, 20 times tomorrow night?
You anticipate using Red Ellison at fullback quite a bit this year?
That'll depend on the development of the whole team and injuries. How do the 2 freshmen behind him at the position develop? How did the freshman at the tight end position develop? So that's why he's there. We already know he's a really good tight end. We'll make him a really good fullback, so we have the ability to do it. He can do all those things for us at any time.
How are you like the kind of exchange, Matt and Khaled, and getting away with the ball, and all this Matt, coming out of there, ready to throw it now?
Yeah, under center's okay. We got some work to do in shotgun, so we need to continue to work on that. We'll spend more time than normal in the shotgun just because of him not having a background.
Would you have any qualms starting Amir Carlisle?
No. Today I would, because we haven't seen him get tackled. But if he goes through these preseason games and holds on to the ball and knows his assignments and play well, no issues at all. We don't have any issues about playing.
freshman, after the best guy regardless of where he's at.
Good.